There are places in the Bible where the light becomes dim, where normal stories end and mysteries begin. Today, we dive deep into 3 of the most fascinating mysteries ever recorded in Scripture. Mysteries that challenge what we know about the spiritual world, the ancient world, and even heaven itself. These are not ordinary stories. These are mysteries that have confused scholars, shaken believers, and left many questions unanswered. So sit back, open your mind, and let the journey begin. Our first mystery takes us to a time before the Great Flood, an era when the world was young, but evil was growing stronger. Genesis chapter 6 says something truly strange happened. The sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful. But who were these sons of God? Were they angels, fallen heavenly beings, or perhaps something else entirely? The text isn't explicit, which is the heart of the mystery. Whoever they were, they crossed a boundary that should never have been crossed. They formed unions with human women, and the result was shocking. The Nephilim, the Bible describes them as giants, mighty beings, the heroes of old, men of renown. But they were not just tall. They were dangerous, violent, and corrupt. They filled the earth with such wickedness that God said, "Enough." The flood came to cleanse the earth, to wipe away the corruption, to silence the giants. But the mystery doesn't end there. After the flood, giants appeared again. The Anakim, the Rephaim, fearsome warriors that made even the armies of Israel tremble in fear. How did they return? Did some survive the flood? Or did the sons of God come again, repeating their transgression? The Bible leaves us with these haunting questions, and that is why this mystery of the Nephilim and the sons of God remains one of the greatest of all time, a dark shadow from the world before the flood. Now, let's move forward in time. In the middle of Abraham's journey, a strange and powerful figure appears, as if from another world. His name is He is the king of Salem, which later becomes Jerusalem, and a priest of the Most High God. He emerges from the shadows of history, bringing bread and wine to a victorious Abraham. He then blesses Abraham, the father of faith. In response, Abraham, the one to whom God had given incredible promises, honors Melchizedek and gives him a tithe, a tenth of everything he had. And then, just as suddenly as he appeared, Melchizedek disappears from the narrative. But here is where the mystery grows even deeper. The book of Hebrews, centuries later, tells us something astonishing about him. It gives no record of his father, no record of his mother, no genealogy, and no mention of his birth or death. He simply appears, as if he stepped out of eternity itself. Some scholars believe Melchizedek was a Christophany, a pre-incarnate appearance of Jesus Christ himself, appearing early in human history. Others suggest he was a special heavenly being, perhaps an angel, living temporarily among men. The Bible honors him so highly that even the priesthood of Levi, the tribe chosen by God, is seen as lesser than the order of Melchizedek, a priest with no beginning, no ending, and an identity wrapped in profound mystery. Who was he, really? A man, an angel, a divine visitor? This question has echoed through thousands of years, and even today, Melchizedek stands as one of the most enigmatic figures in all of Scripture. Our final mystery centers on one of the most important figures in the New Testament, the Apostle Paul. Paul was a man who faced incredible dangers, embarked on epic journeys, and received divine revelations. But there was one experience he kept secret for 14 long years. It was so profound, so personal, that he hesitated to even speak of it. One day, he finally revealed a piece of it in his second letter to the Corinthians. Paul said he was caught up into the third heaven, into paradise itself. He admitted he didn't even know if he went there physically or spiritually. All he knew was that for a moment, he left this world behind and entered a realm far above anything human eyes can see or human minds can comprehend. There, in that heavenly place, he heard things so holy, so powerful, so divine, that no human language could possibly describe them. Words failed. Thoughts failed. Paul explained that God forbade him from sharing what he saw and heard. Just imagine that. A man sees heaven, glimpses paradise, but is not allowed to tell anyone the details. What did Paul witness? What did he hear? What mysteries of the cosmos did God show him in that moment? We may never know for certain in this life, but this extraordinary event reminds us that heaven is far more real, far more beautiful, and far more mysterious than we can ever imagine. The Bible is full of stories, but hidden inside these stories are mysteries like these mysteries that pull us deeper, challenge our understanding, and remind us that we only see a small part of God's magnificent plan. the giants who walked the earth, the priest who stepped out of eternity, the apostle who saw paradise. These mysteries reveal one powerful truth. There is so much more beyond what we can see. More in heaven, more on earth, and more in the spiritual world around us. And maybe, just maybe, we are only at the very beginning of discovering what God has hidden for us throughout the ages. If you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of the Bible, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more. There are more mysteries waiting to be explored, and we will uncover them together. Thanks for watching.